February 20th, 2018. This video is called "The Nuclear Industry is Freaking Out Over Fukushima." Now, nuclear knows that their days are numbered. It's too bad the damage is done. It only took 70 years to destroy this paradise. Now, the good thing in the burbs of Cleveland, Ohio, there's a good chance that they're going to be shutting down Perry Nuclear Power Plant and Davis-Besse. And they're going to be voting on Perry in a little while. And if they vote it down, there's no way it's going to be started back up again. And that's a good thing. Now, the reason why they're shutting down is they can't make money on it. And they're threatening the local community, saying that, hey, where are you going to get this revenue when it's lost? So hopefully we're going into the right direction and these nuclear power plants are going to be shut down. But they're not shut down per se, that they'll always probably be there forever, because what are you going to do with the waste that's inside of them? Now, the problem we have is the nuclear trolls are actually hitting up my channel, which I welcome them, but you could tell who they are. I end up doing a survey on the Twitter page for Organic Slant, and I put the question up, which will cause more cancer, Fukushima or GMO? Now, it looks like I've got 9 votes with 1 day left. And it first started off, everybody was saying GMOs, and now it seems that Fukushima is winning the poll. Well, actually, that's losing, because Fukushima is causing way more cancer than that we really know is going on. But since it's invisible and everybody forgot what happened, or doesn't seem to be reminded of it, that we can't prove it. But what's funny is I got this tweet by this Joffin. It says, both will cause 0 cancer. No doubt the fear-based fundraisers will carry on regardless. Now, I told him to go move to Fukushima, and there's this article written on mystery cancers are cropping up in children in aftermath of Fukushima. And no matter what the stats are and the truth is, they're never going to fess up to it, because they want us to believe that it's as harmless as a banana or walking in sunshine. There's this website. This is another pro-nuker, and I just wanted to point them out. Look at it. It's the Mothers for Nuclear. It says, quote unquote, as mothers, we feel the responsibility to protect our children and the planet they'll inherit. Now, these two people are the co-founders of Mothers for Nuclear, and this one is a nuclear power professional, and this one is a nuclear reactor operator. No wonder they're pro-nuke. But I wanted to point out over here, they say, we used to be skeptical of nuclear. Now we consider it essential to protecting our children from pollution, our landscapes from sprawl, and future generations from global warming. We also hope to begin a dialogue with those who are skeptical of nuclear. Now listen to their little video over here.
My family lives basically on the north boundary of the power plant. I don't have any problem with that. There's a lot of decisions to make when you're a mom. What's the safest thing I should do for my child? And so with nuclear energy, I think they think the safest thing is to be against it. But I think moms should be the most vocal supporters of nuclear power.
Moms also need to look at the negative impacts of everything else, the chemicals in solar panels and how much land they take up. That doesn't mean you're anti-renewable. That just means you're being realistic about the tools at our disposal.
Part of their website is their thoughts. And this is like, holy Fukushima. This is how sick these people are to convince us that everything is fine over there. This little title is First-Hand in Fukushima, Fish, Evacuations, and the Real Dangers of Our Opinions. Now, it says, ever since Heather and her launched the Mothers for Nuclear on 2016 on Earth Day, they fielded a barrage of anti-nuclear sentiment from people who are not convinced about the merits of nuclear energy. One consistent taunt we heard was go to Japan, go to Fukushima, then you'll see that nuclear energy is not as clean energy you say that is. So on a chilly day in February of 2018, they accepted the challenge. So you could read all this dribble if you want. First, they got a briefing with the TEPCO employees prior to entry into the evacuation zone. Now, you got to remember, I don't know which one it is, but one of these ladies was pregnant when they went over there, which is mind-blowing that you would almost sacrifice your own child and the health effects just to get this dumbass idea that nuclear is safe. It really blows my mind. Now, here is where she talks about being pregnant. I'm pretty sure this one is Kristen, because it says, ever since Heather and I. So this is Heather. She must be writing this. The timing could have been better. Besides the winter cold, I am 6 months pregnant and girding myself for the inevitable accusations that I am an irresponsible mother. Wow. And actually it says here, the bus ride from Tokyo to Fukushima was long and beautiful. Now, I could be wrong, but I think they're talking Tokyo has more radiation than Chernobyl. That's how bad this is. They met someone here. Look at they're all smiling, and he kind of, look at his face. He kind of knows the truth of what's going on over there. The face tells it all. The bus winds through the surprisingly large site. We see that much of the rubble created by the hydrogen explosions at Units 1, 3, and 4 have been cleared away. An enclosure is being built around the Unit 4 fuel pool to prepare for the next steps of fuel removal and storage. Now, this is this is crazy because documents state that Unit 4 fuel pool burned up 100%. So right there, that's a nuclear liar. 120%. Spreading fear of nuclear is not a victimless act. Have you ever said Fukushima to someone as a way of expressing an opinion about nuclear energy? Heather and I see this all the time on social media, as many commenters think that simply typing the word communicates enough for us to change our minds and start spewing vitriol about nuclear energy. However, did it occur to you that Fukushima is the name of an entire Japanese prefecture? Callous exaggerations of the dangers of low-level radiation and the branding of the Fukushima prefecture as a toxic disaster zone is a shameful attack on the many beautiful citizens in the area, their livelihoods, their identities, and their future. The ocean is fine. The reopened areas are fine. And the people living here need your support. It will take weeks, months, and maybe longer to unpack and process everything I saw and learned on this visit. But for now, I'll close with these thoughts. Nuclear accidents are scary. Natural disasters are scarier. Fear of radiation hurts people. And the fish from Fukushima are delicious. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. If you want to join their pro-nuclear march. Now, I love the comment over here by Beautiful Girl by Dana. It says, ha ha ha, this was hilarious. Was this a satire piece? Everyone knows studies show that there's 6 times more breast cancer within 15 miles of nuclear power plants and 90% more childhood deadly cancers in the same zone. Every animal in every study died within 5 years for the last 70 years in every country. People who lie like you are true monsters. Now this definitely deserves a thumbs up. Now this is thyroid cancer. And if you could see, it looked like it's always going up since 1992. It did go down, but if you could see, what year did it start going up? It started going up right after 2011. That's when Fukushima hit. Now, if you really want to know what's going on, there's a bunch of websites that are covering Fukushima, but I think one of the best is this anynews.com. It's energy news, and they focus on nuclear, but emphasize a lot on Fukushima. This is if you want to know what's really going on, and the headlines here are going to scare you, but I think people need to be scared on what's the reality of the situation of the planet right now. And if you want the best videos and up-to-date with true hands-on research, you want to go to Dana Durnford's YouTube page. It's called Beautiful Girl by Dana. And he usually has a show every day in the evening, and you could review him over here. And you can go to his website, which is thenuclearproctologist.org. And he really needs donations to carry on his mission, and he will show you pictures up in British Columbia, what it used to look like before Fukushima and after, and it's just a barren wasteland right now. Now, the mecca of scuba diving for sea life is called the Louise Narrows. One day I'm going to go take a ride up there and actually visit Dana, hopefully. But this is, if you want to see what's going on, the truth, check out their pages and give him a donation, because he needs it. And don't listen to the trolls, because he's basically stalked by the trolls every time. Actually, he's got a program going on right now. But check out yesterday's show. He's got look at that, 38. Actually, someone mentions it here. I like this. It says, a lot of trolls today, Dana. So much evil, 38 so far. And actually, you can't even see the comments over here. So nuclear has had its day, and it's going down. So contribute to that great thought and spread these videos around the internet, and hopefully we can get the word across about this plutonium planet that we're living in right now. It's a decaying paradise, just like the isotopes.